Socialization. In society, a man is considered as a social animal. When a man's offspring takes birth, it is just like any other animal. It evolves into a social being over a period of time. This process of taking birth and slowly evolving into a social individual is known as socialization. Socialization is universal. It goes on throughout a person's lifetime. Animals follow only their basic instincts. There is no variety in their behavior. They have a limited capacity for learning. But man is not like that. The instincts that are inborn in a man and the culture around him influences them immensely. Man utilizes the natural capability for learning in a suitable manner. Man attempts to adjust to his environment and situations and live in a harmonious manner. Man tries to follow the cultural aspects of his society like the prevailing traditions, customs, and moral principles. Man assimilates them in his social behavior. All this is enabled through socialization. Hence, socialization is a unique feature of man. A newborn infant or a baby is not capable of participating actively in the society. Baby's mind cannot be understood by a man. However, as a man, learn that the baby has no interest in controlling its bodily movements. Baby has not yet learned to talk about its body or to express its desires. It is not aware of itself yet. Gradually, the baby goes on developing its relationships in society and learning about itself. The learning which motivates the child to participate in society and gives it capability to do so is known as socialization. Culture is the result of what is learned through socialization. Agents of socialization. Two kinds of influences can be identified among the agents responsible for socialization. Firstly, age, experience, and the influence of elders. Secondly, the influence of peers and parents, teachers, elders, and officials can be included in the first group. Friends and peers can be included in the second group. On the basis of this, the following agents of socialization are being identified and discussed in further slides. Family. The role of the family is very important in a child's socialization. The parents are the direct blood relatives of the child. The saying that the mother is the first teacher to the child and the family the first school of the child is literally true. The words, behavior, activities, and transactions of the parents have a deep impact on the moral and emotional growth of the child. The child learns its first lesson in love, affection, trust, patience, kindness, cooperation, and other values at home. The praise of its parents stimulates and encourages its activities. When it errs, punishment by the parents brings it back onto the right path. As the parents are senior to children in age, experience, and power, children behave in an obedient manner. They are influenced by the intimacy with their parents. The minds of the children, which are like small buds, blossom fresh and fragrant under the influence of socialization. Second one is peers. Peers, playmates, and friends form a very important factor of socialization. This relationship is based on cooperation and mutual adjustment. They are mostly of the same age. As a result, the child learns from its peers what is cannot learn from its parents and teachers. This kind of knowledge is important from the viewpoint of society. Next is religion. Religion also plays an important role in socialization. Religion provides a foundation of ideals to social life. It preaches a life of morality. Children observe parents, elders, and relatives visiting places of worship. They participate in pujas, festivals, fairs, and other religious celebrations. They learn religious practices. Through these, they develop an interest in social service, charity, etc., and enable social welfare. Next one is the school. The school occupies an important place in the process of socialization of the child. The child gets influenced by its teachers and friends in addition to the influence of education. Through education, the child's behavior, knowledge, morality, and attitude are shaped. The child's innate abilities and talents get exposure. By expanding the horizon of life, education prepares the children for the future. The role of teachers is very important in the social development of the child. At that age, they are more influenced by their teachers. The good behavior, noble thinking, and sense of equality expressed in the teacher's behavior make the children imbibe love, trust, patience, kind heartedness, and other values of life. Teachers should encourage children take part in extracurricular and creative activities. The syllabus should include occasional training, sex education, spiritual education, physical education, life skills education, etc. When the child learns these aspects, its socialization is complete. Next one is the mass media. In today's modern society, mass media play a vital role. Television, movies, newspapers, periodicals, dramas, radio, and other media make use of literature on a large scale. Advertisements, radio programs, stories, poems, novels, dramas, dance, music, posters, quotations from great men, proverbs, and words of wisdom influence children. The mass media can be used effectively through the news reports, quiz programs, introduction of great personalities, interviews, debates, travel reports, and investigations. Programs of educational importance have a direct bearing on the personality and good conduct of the child. The adolescent and the youth are moving away from values and culture. Next is the neighborhood. The people living in houses close to the child's house form the neighborhood. It is a small group having the characteristics of a community. The neighborhood is a small group. People have mutual relations. They render various services to the people of their area. The role of neighborhood is seen in both villages and cities, but the nature and type of neighborhood is different. The role of neighborhood is very significant in villages. Neighbors share one another's happiness and sorrow and live like members of the same family. They interact with each other with regard to their tastes, religious functions, marriages, and other events. In villages, we see people solely depending on their neighbors in every difficult situation. But such trust and confidence in the neighborhood cannot be seen in cities. Normally, in cities, neighbors are identified as individuals rather than our own people. Gender and socialization. As already described, socialization is essential for every human being. Although all human beings become social beings through socialization, the processes of socialization are not the same in every family. Parents' customs, educational status, ambitions, interests, and priorities influence the process of socialization. In the process of socialization, with or without their knowledge, parents teach their sons and daughters customs and morals in different ways. For example, There is a difference in the treatment of a boy coming home late after playing and a girl's coming home late. The boy is treated with kind words, whereas the girl is admonished for her to delay. She is asked to reach home before dark. Especially in India, daughters are expected to assist the mother in cooking, whereas this is not expected of sons. In the same manner, daughters are given a musical instrument while sons are given sports materials. In this manner, the process of socialization goes on in different ways based on the gender of the child. The difference in treatment is called gender discrimination. In modern complex society, the status of women is undergoing remarkable change. It varies from time to time and nation to nation. In India, nationalistic and democratic awareness, new economic system, and modern education have liberated women and given a new dimension to their status. The position which were enjoyed only by men are now being made available to women. However, the division of labor according to the gender continues even today. Nowadays, women are slowly getting opportunities in strenuous jobs like mining, steel factories, digging tunnels, and excavating wealth from the ocean depths. Women are entering fields like medicine, judiciary, doctoral research, industrial work, military service, and production of ammunition. After independence, the principle of equality and the decisions taken by the Indian government for education of women, specific programs, economic development, urbanization, and the changes in the attitude of society have enabled removal of gender inequality.